Hello, this is Vulturefire, and we are on patch 1035 now. I only did the one run on 1034. I'm still not playing a ton. But 1035 is just bug fixes, but there's a lot of stuff I haven't really done anything with yet. This video, I think I'm going to try and put together a Sharu list, because Sharu has now changed. Previously, Sharu was very randomness dependent. I didn't fully love it, but... So our passives are, we get Evasion 1 this turn whenever we discard one or more cards. Previously, let me pull up the old ones real quick so I can refer to those. Okay, so level 1 passive used to be powerful this turn when you discarded it instead of Evasion. This passive didn't change, but so that means that these two passives now work together. This passive used to be 33% crit chance, extra crit chance against enemies without shield. Which was fine, I guess, but not super exciting. This is now Strike Steep Curse 1, which is, we're not going to be using a ton, because I'm planning to go Void spells, but, you know, it's something. But the big thing is, level 10 used to be a 1 in 3 chance to return any card you discard your hand. Now it is always the first 3, which means it's predictable, which fixes the problems that I had before, which is that previously you would be in this awkward position where, you know, sometimes you discard a card that you really want back and you wouldn't get it back, which, you know, is fine. But the annoying thing was sometimes you would discard a card you really didn't want back. Like if you were to discard a Void Stone, or sorry, an Idle Stone, something like the Sinister Rune Stone that is, when you draw this, you get a Fatigue, the Idol of Cruelty Stone. You would draw it, you would discard it, and then it would bounce back to your hand, and then you get another Fatigue, and you would just be very sad. So goal is to try and find some way to abuse that. One of the obvious ways to do that is Void Vigilance, which you draw 3 cards, discard 2 spells. When discarded, you get solely 1 and draw a spell. Void Focus, obviously, hugely valuable. And then Void Bolt is currently 2 mana, deal 4 damage to the enemy per card discarded this turn. I believe it used to be 3 mana, it's now 2. And when you play it, you discard 1. And then when it is discarded, you deal 6 damage to a random enemy and gain spell wave 1. So we can now pitch Void Bolt, we can play Void Visions, discard 2 Void Bolts, draw both the Void Bolts back, and get the damage in the spell wave and still be able to use them. We do want a 3rd spell. I'm not sure yet which one it is, but the new level 10 passive on Sharu makes the Void Visions a lot more tempting. And the evasion should help us a lot with that we're getting from level 1 should help us a lot with defense. I think we're probably gonna do Distill Elements, Mana Jolt. We're gonna play I think a relatively slow list by Rue standards, because we're going to try and rely on that evasion generation to get us there. Maybe we don't want the Mana Jolt. I was thinking like the Distill Elements to go with Void Focus, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I actually care that much about that. It seems like we would need another, at least one more self status that's not arcane. And I guess we could do like a spell, because like I don't know that we need Mana Jolt. The question is like, do we want to go with Tricky Focus, or would I rather go with just Siphon card? And the question is, do I want 2 Tricky Focuses? So discard up. Could go with Brittle Shield. Normally Rue plays relatively low on actual shielding, but I think we do probably want some. We could also try and like make Level Up Totem do things, which does not give curse to all enemies when discarded, but I don't think that's where this is at. So this loses this shield and gets us more evasion, which you could do instead of the Brittle Shield. Brittle Shield, though, I think having the shield access is going to be useful potentially. And then I could see running like a Rummage. Hand size could be an issue. And you get at least one more spell, which we don't have really a second discard themed spell here at all. Toxic Cloud is okay, but Contaminate has the advantage of being something that we can discard, or that we can like play it and then discard it when we're done using it. Frag Blast, we don't have a way to get powerful going. Consuming Condition, there's no way to get Spell Weave up. Pocket Sand gives us weak, which doesn't. I don't hate that, but it's also a pretty underwhelming thing to draw. If we could afford Rites of Winter, it would actually kind of make sense as a thing that we're redrawing. I'm just not sure we can afford it. Drain Life is also okay as like a thing that we're repeatedly redrawing. Just planning to hold. The other advantage like Pocket Sand or Quick Bolt is that they give us another way to like get cards back to hand to discard. This is also another spell wave generator that technically scales a bit. And Toxic Cloud is also always just like an okay card. I'm gonna go with man, making choices is hard. But I didn't know one ever warned me that making choices was gonna be difficult. Here we're gonna take Assisted Spell. Which is summoning allies is kind of the opposite of what Ru normally does, but that's fine. We need one more card. I kind of want the cleanse option. What are the other cleanse options right now? Comment. I think it's just, yeah. But I think we are going to be slow enough that we want the prism. Although it doesn't do a ton for us outright, which is a little unfortunate. But you might need the cleanse as a big thing. I don't know. I'm not really sure what the last card we want is. I forgot this card exists. That's interesting, but I don't think it's what we want here. Creative Outburst is also not terrible, just because we'll be creating... Well, no, we're not creating that many cards. Could just go second Rummage over the Burning Prism. I don't know. We'll try it. I don't know which image is blank. Oh, it's got to be Lethal Shiv. No. I don't know. Alright. So Pierce's Totem seems okay. Mind Sap, I don't know. Ferric Antic seems potentially okay. Forbidden Riches seems good. I don't know about Field Incantation. It is a ton of Spell Weave. It's good Fury, but I do want to try the new Void Spike. Obviously Contemplate's good. I don't hate Purity. I like this is Purity and Cleanse, which is good. This is fun. That's fun. That's not really what we're looking for. Feyreuse is okay, but I don't think it's what we're looking for here. You put in the Ancestral Memory just cause. I don't think Cruel Torment is it. We'll try Field Incantation. I think Mana Eruption is what we're looking for in this deck. Like, we don't have any Ru stuff, which makes the Forbidden Rites a lot worse than it would be normally for Ru. Training Ritual seems okay, Spry Vigor seems okay. Divine Wind is always good. I don't think we need Flash Shock. I think I have enough other evasion sources. It's hard to pass a Pocket Pearl, but... Rumble Rights is still good, even with the nerf. Heroic Recovery is actually solid now, but I don't think this deck cares. I don't think this is a Sanctity deck. I don't think it's a Mystical Bloom deck. It probably would like a couple more spells. Until Complex is one of those cards just pretty good now. Royal Cover is just solid. Unbreakable Heart is also pretty good. It's just like a thing to have. And I kind of do want another cleanse at Epic, which I think it's just, I don't know, Sanctity only being cleansed once normally does hurt. I'm worried about Sprite Defenses not being online, but Smite should be. Got all the relevant discard cards, right? Yeah. I don't see myself really wanting... Well, I might take another Void Visions. The others I don't think I would take more of. Mind Seed. We are slow enough that Mind Seed might do stuff. I think we're going to have Shield, so like Mind Sap loses a lot of value when you can't use it for that. Mana Ritual is still solid. Icy Revelry is always solid. Hunt is probably actually okay. Cultivate's probably okay, but not exciting. I don't know, I'm having a real hard time getting a real sense of what exactly this deck is doing. Drawing spells is okay. So I should be on the lookout for things that draw me spells. I don't know if we can make Tyrannical Focus work. Right? Because we just don't have debuff application right now. Emergency Shield is still solid. Mental Prism is still like an okay. Frost Enchantment's good. We absolutely will take Frost Enchantment. I haven't tried Gather Elements yet. It's definitely on the list of things I want to try. Power Surge is fine. Arcane Focus is fine. This is, I don't think what we're looking for, but I'll try it. This is used to be a different card. Used to do different stuff. I'm just not a fan of Calculated Deception. This is still a cheap draw 3, which makes it still a consideration even without synergies, but I think the plan is to try and do new things as much as possible. I definitely know what I'm doing. I'm not just grabbing random cards. Increased Assault. We are absolutely doing spell-leaf things. Future Sight could be okay, because we're doing spell-leaf things. Accretion, even with halved modifiers, is still usually a pretty good target when you're doing spell things. I don't like Spellstone Blast, I think. I still like Mystical Torrent. Oh. Huh. I don't know if we can afford Crystal Blast. I don't think we're going big enough on mana. Like, if you're just holding this at end of turn, it does things. Doesn't do anything on discard, but that could be fine. I don't think so. I mean, this is actually probably good. We should be drawing cards. Maelstrom should be interesting. Okay. It's a stack of cards. Do I want to deal with Emptiness today? I think we want to deal with Endurance, because, you know, discard related stuff. And then Hunt cards change, kind of if you want to fight Hunt. We don't have any Transform in our starting list, do we? I actually want to double check where we're at on. Yeah, we don't have any Transform in the starting list, which makes we want to make sure we have a decent amount here. Maybe I do want this heroic recovery just because like we didn't put in a ton of whatever. So let's cut Unbreakable Hide, I think. No, let's get Spiritual Cleansing. I'm not totally sure that's the card that I wanted to have. The other ones on theme is like other ones on theme like Spellstone Blast or Calculated Deception, and I'm mediocre on both of those. Discard Ramparts gives us some stuff. Crystal Valley, I do like one of the Crystal Dragon cards. I don't think Plains gives us anything necessarily. And then, so we're only going to have the one zone to try and find endurance-related cards. Oh, right, I haven't bought anything in the market yet. I'm going to concede a couple because I don't want to deal with the Eternal. So we're just going to concede twice real quick. At least I noticed, you know. At least I noticed. Alright. So conceding twice should drop me down to Primal. We'll double check before we start, of course. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with cruelty as the thing. I don't have to. I can just choose not to. Okay, Bailator is absolutely a threat. Conquest is a threat. Avarice, Avarice is probably, I mean, Avarice was the problem last run, but normally Avarice is not a huge threat. Most of this sort of stuff here is strike themed, which we're not doing, but you never know. You never know. I'm very happy to see extra hand size. That seems very good in this deck, and we will see what we can make happen. Okay. I'm a pretty big fan of just all that extra max. Whatever. Probably just go left here. This is still pretty good. This may actually work for us. This no longer has the discard thing, but it does have evade stuff, and we are doing evade stuff now. So, likewise, just in general, the evade stuff is good. So, okay, so let's see if this works. It did. All right, I need to put this distill elements, which I don't super need. Let me discard that. It should be my third discard of the turn. Oh, right. Frickin' Hunt doing its thing. This will actually do damage because we're going to have an ally from it. Oh, who is going to promptly die to this jerk, but they do it to evade. So, don't love that opportunity coming back. So one thing I don't know for certain is whether that's going to count against me as far as avoiding as far as first discards go. Okay, it looks like they didn't, because if they had, I wouldn't have gotten to keep that. Lamau get wrecked. Wanted to get Mighty up. Don't need that anymore. There we go. Alright, that went pretty well. And that evasion did indeed do good work. Okay, this is one of the cards I wanted to try. So, deals damage to an enemy, and then we play it when discarded, or and we get a bunch of these things like we can discard for more value. This we probably could set up somewhat regularly to gain critical, but I am just going to go with Void Spike, I think, because that's one of the cards like I'm most interested in trying, and with the extra max hand size, it's a lot easier to pull off. We're definitely going to get rid of that. Well, I say that, but it is convenient to us to have alright, so we've discarded 2 cards. We discard a third. Oh, we don't have a good way to discard these if we create them. Maybe I'll just get more Spell Weave. We have 3 evasion, which is enough evasion. And then also conveniently, I can just play that to get a mana. The Void Focus did good work for us. Crash is annoying, but we obviously just play it out because we don't want to deal with redrawing it. Draw cards. Pitch those. Keep stacking just tons of Spell Wave. And then pitch these for value. And easy kill. So yeah, we're not as fast as a Rudek would like to be, but increasing assault should be good. We have so much Max Arcane at this point. And we aren't actually fighting whatever, but I don't really care about the Necromancer's Book. We're going to cut the Runic. The Runic, the assisted spell was basically just here until we found this assisted spell was basically just here until we found that one thing. If I discard this, we get an extra evasion this turn, which gives us another. No, it won't matter because we're just going to kill this. So we may as well have the mana for next turn. So far, the increased critical damage thing obviously hasn't mattered because pitch those. Get all of the Spell Wave. Oh, but I have to actually get cards out of hand if I want to be able to get. Whatever going. Want to be able to actually get value out of vision. I'd love to actually play that, but we can't this turn. Which, probably a mistake on my part, but there's so much Spell Wave. Also, we keep summoning things that keep just dying immediately. Just the way this fight is going, I guess. Also, we would love to have extra fatigue threshold. That would be very good. Just discard that. Discard it again. Showed me it would finish off whatever for us, but it's fine. We got it. Yeah, so far we haven't taken any damage. We've had lots of evades. We don't have any strikes for this, which is unfortunate. The enemy Max Arcane is decreased, which makes this actually bad for us. Fueled Incantation, I don't know, we've been playing it, may be okay. The big thing is like it has to discard 3 cards, which is unfortunate, but we're going to try it. Going to cut the assisted spell. The assisted spell. Getting Mighty out is kind of useful. And then if we do this, yeah, so this math works out fairly. Get back one from that. And yeah, we get to do that. And of course, I don't love all that reflect, but life steal is nice. Alright, we unfortunately only have 3 evades here. Those are pretty big attacks, but we didn't actually get to take advantage of the lifesteal because of the reflect and the way that hand shook out. So, alas. Oh, we are. Oh no, there's not an opportunity here. Question is, what do we discard? Let me discard those. Really want this to just kill that, which it almost will. Alright, that should give us enough. Yeah. And so yeah, so far, like, Reflect has been our problem. Reflect and Opportunist. Like, Hunt has just not been a good matchup for this deck, because there's no way for us to avoid just repeatedly hitting that. Which will kind of might be good. We can't afford that. This also, though, playing a decent number of cards every turn. I kind of want this Void Shield, though. Yeah, I think we're good on damage. Probably gonna cut the Brittle Shield or the Void Shield here. Have yet to decide which one. Yeah, having that huge match, I think, right? That's why it matters. We have this. I knew there was a reason that we cared about having massive Max Arcane. I definitely knew it and didn't just forget. Get Curse on there, but I think we just do that. Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that we're actually going to pop that. Curse you, Poison Blood. That may just be a big problem for us. We do get a lot of shield, which is nice. We do have to trip this Opportunist again, which is less nice. Fortunately, that evasion is actually helping us here. Really? Again with Poison Blood? On both of them? Jesus Christ. Non-stop Poison Blood. Alright, very happy to see that. Okay. I pitch all of those. And then we can delete either one of them. I think you're the more immediate problem. Yeah, we just take so much damage from that Poison Blood. Just give us even one turn without. I mean, now we've got a turn without it, but hopefully it's not too late. Yeah, we're gonna get a shield. If we can't kill, which... we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad. This is potentially a lot of mana. This is also potentially a lot of mana, but I think we're going to try the Mana Bolt. Love to have that healing. This upgrade is very good. Are these upgrades good? Yes. Yeah, that's twice as much spell weave. That's not as much more spell weave. We do get more damage from the discards off of it. I think we got the Brill Shield. It's just... do we? Kind of need that shield. But I think it's our worst card. Burning Prism. I don't know that we're going to need the cleanse from the Burning Prism in this run. Necessarily. And it is a little awkward, so that's going to go. And then I would upgrade friggin' everything. We can't upgrade that. So not everything. This upgrade means that it is easier for us to get it off, go off. Because we only need... Let me do some math. 20 divided by 14. So we need 11 spell weave versus 7 spell. Yeah, this upgrade makes it a lot easier for us to get the mana. Assuming we can afford it in the first place, which... rip. I do not know that event well enough. Unfortunately, we are not doing so hot on actually getting spell weave this particular fight. Or this particular turn. So get that kill. At least don't take any damage. And we technically healed a little because of whatever. Yeah, mana is definitely a concern. Although, part of it is just like, when this sort of thing happens. We only have 2 evades, unfortunately. Which is particularly unfortunate because of the whatever. But that's lethal. And we heal a little bit, so... Smite doesn't fix our mana problems. We could reroll and force out the Binta mana card. Infested Rites, which at this point I think is probably okay. Like, having better mana would definitely be good. I don't really want to burn our only reroll token on it though. The Smite will be good in the fight we're specifically in. This specific boss fight is the other thing. Okay. Just take the item energy. Love card draw trinkets. We're going to take probably a good amount of opportunist hits here. Like so. And then we can pitch those 3. And that's a lucky way to finish that up. Okay. This is a really unfortunate hand. but okay. This hits for enough to get us mana. Oh right, it just gives us mana automatically when we play, which I totally forgot last fight. So if we do that. Oh, I didn't think about the fact that this has Berserk. I'm very clever. Yeah, we don't quite have lethal, unfortunately. Whoop. Pretty close to that going okay. Okay. Yeah, we are, as usual, eating opportunist hits. Need to do 30 damage for that, which means I need to get rid of the opportunity, the lever on this. Oh, which I don't think we have a way to do. Do get good mana there. We're getting frozen. Unfortunately, we do get hit, and we do get shocked. Actually, 100% certain what took away the shock. This is no opportunity stop right now. So remember that when we kill something, we will redraw that. That thing I just discarded. You're dead. Do we need the shield? Maybe we just want to do this. Next, we have enough evades to evade everything. Even more opportunist. I'm going to discard that. So our first opportunist proc is fine. So because of that, I think we go for it. Oh, fuck. I forgot about that part. Do the worst possible thing, actually. Okay, this fight's going worse than I thought it would, but overall, we're winning. It's not saying much. We're in Area 1, but oh, whoops. Well, I shouldn't hit rerolling that, I guess. Should just try to use the shrivels to try and find a kill. The opportunist is just kicking our butt here. This seems okay. It's extra spell damage, which is good. We definitely don't want that. I do think we absolutely need to transform. I don't think I want to upgrade necessarily, but we definitely need it. I think upgrading these makes a lot of sense. As far as the cut goes, I want to start cutting. Oh no, that is definitely not the cut I'm cutting. I kind of want to start cutting mana, but I can't yet. This might did good work for us. I don't know that it'll do good work for us. Yeah, it's probably fine going forward. This has definitely proven itself. I don't know what I'm cutting. Maybe we just sit for now. Would obviously love my precious Void Hardened skin. Love a Void Quake. Void Quake, bouncing Void Quake hand repeatedly seems fun. Infinity Armor is okay. Although we just never get Void Armor out again. But armor would help us basically solve any potential shield problems we have, so. Oh, whoops. I thought we still had a discard left. Oh, and we don't have anything for that. Wait a second. That was green. Should have been red. Card may be bug. I need to try playing it when we don't have cards to discard to it. See what happens. Get more spell wave. Just trying to get this turned on. Unfortunately, actually, no, we're good. We can do this. Pitch those again. Now this is online. Okay, you're invited first. Oh, but Berserk is going to be a nuisance. They're going to trap burn on us. We only have 4 burn to trap, so there's that. But there we go. That's plenty of shield. And then discard cards mostly just to get the evasion lead. Love me some evasion. We don't need a second one of those. Future Sight is okay. I think we'd probably cut it pretty quick, but I'm okay with it for now. I don't want to reroll just in hopes. Well, I guess any of the other idle cards would be good. Ooh, Frost Damage is very tempting though. So is Void Hardened Skin. We can take Void Hardened Skin and use it to let us cut the Brittle Shield. I was like, I have a brand to maintain here. So I'm curious, I don't remember. I'm curious, draw 4, discard 2. Yeah, okay, so that is. Upgrade is very good. Going left to right here is actually. Let's go right first, so we don't have to make a decision. Alright, so there's the orange bulb, so it is the crystal ooze. Okay, ice guards are actually fine for us. This fight might be a major pain in the ass. I said, like, Void Break, but I actually don't know that Void Break is that good for us, because, like, it doesn't do well with Spell Weave and eats all our mana. We don't really care about any of these, but... So the advantage of going this way, if you get 2 ice fights, eventually in this way we could get a Parasol Focus, which would help with our mana issues. Basically, would also be very good for us. We can get that. We're more likely to get this direction. Actually, Hidden Focus this direction, which is also very good. Recurrent Torment, I don't think we can use really well. We can use particularly well, but if I don't care about any of the cards, this is probably the easier fight overall. Like Fortress, we get to just clown on Fortress using whatever. Draw cards, that'd be fine. Okay. Doesn't quite work out the way I want it to, but actually I lied. It's kind of perfect. Do get a ton of trash from this guy, but only one on turn 1. Realizing now that this deck kind of would like some growth. Free Spell Weave. Definitely one of the things like this skin needs is a counter for like how many cards I've already discarded this turn, because my ability to count is terrible. Which, I mean, nobody ever bothered to teach me how to count. Could do more damage by pitching those. Sure. More trash. Yeah, that is going very easily because, of course, it is. Honestly, that can go. Let's do this first. Do that. We win. It's probably our next upgrade, just because that card's good. I don't really want a second Mana Bolt. Infinity Armor would definitely justify cutting the Brittle Shield. This is pretty good. Upgrade the Increasing Assault. Cut the Brittle Shield. We do have to shuffle before we get those, but because we have whatever, we can easily do that. This fight, is that, or that can't, no. Is that really our max? Are we at 26 max frost? No. Our max arcane is it? I don't know why it's showing us that. Oh, it's because this arcane is incoming. That's why. I know how this game works. Because you see, I am very clever. Debating if I want to draw. Yeah, we'll draw more cards this turn. Why not? Alright. I mean, there is a card I wanted to see, although it's too late this turn for it to really help. This does lose a ton of value once we upgrade Once we upgrade these, because these discard to give us 2 spell weave and deal damage. This discards for 3 spell weave, so also make out the void spike. We could spin an upgrade up. Like I have so many good upgrades that I'm not totally sold on that. Just have not been watching what I'm getting from idols throughout this run. I assume that whatever we've been getting is good. And those are fatigue immune draws. These are not. Fix that. This would provide purity. And but like cleanse doesn't do anything for us. I think we do that. I think I do want to run the whatever now. I don't care about that first. And now, okay. That is not the one that gives you frost barrier, which is good. I don't know if we have any plates. We do not. Fine. Yeah, fix that, I guess. Okay. That's good, because that's going to give us that. Give us all the mana we need. And then we get back 2 of them. Unfortunately, it'll give us back that, which is the one that we obviously want back the most. Oh, I could have played the Void Spike first, because I had the mana for it, which I wasn't thinking. Mana Ritual is more mana, which is kind of where our issue is right now, so... Now we take damage. Or no, we just get debuffed. There's a frost barrier. There's definitely gonna be a 2-parter. There's a frost barrier. Dummy. Blocking our buffs is not fair. Yeah, because otherwise the things we're doing are completely fair. Okay, so if we do this, then we can do that. We didn't turn. Oh, because we played those, we didn't actually get the last one off. Whatever. It's fine. No frostbite for us. I thought we had 2 blights, but we're not in the last area, so of course we don't. It's fine, I don't need that this fight. So, cool. Thanks to everything on that working, and it did. So I'm a genius. Problem is now, yeah, because it evaded, there was a pretty good chance that was going to fail. And then we have starting fatigue, which is miserable. Oh, Jesus. Well, I guess it's actually okay that it's all the same turn. And I can't do anything to us this turn either, so. Aha. No bleed for us. Also, this time, I'm smart. I'm not just going to play whatever, and it's not going to do anything. But now we'll do something. See if that hits. Hey, it worked. See that works? Absolutely no. But we do still get back, right, we get back at the base mana. I mean, I gotta go for it. Could have also gone for that one. Maybe it would have been better. It's fine. That evade increases our odds of being able to do something. It's a pretty unfortunate draw. But okay, yeah, now's a good time to find out if whatever's bugged. Yeah, still slow screen. I'm gonna screenshot of this. And yeah, okay. It's actually the first time we've used that bug, and it's not gonna matter a ton, most likely. But it is good to know. So I'm just gonna play it correctly, because it's simple enough. And when I'm winning this hard, I try to avoid bug abuse. Gotta show off somehow. In this case, though, I'm showing off is by repeatedly being stymied by evades. Finally can slowly chip this thing to death. Really open to see mana here. No. Technically mana. But yeah, we definitely need to find more mana. I didn't realize how much that thing could heal. But we just need to we just need to connect with increasing assault once and we win, so that will hopefully mean that this can't take too much longer. Alright? Alright? Damn it. Okay. So we only have to do one coin flip in order to end the fight, so sooner or later we will win a coin flip. I promise. So ever since it becomes a better than coin flip, every time we do a thing. I'll say I could get rid of that at this point. And yes, I could have played the field, whatever, but like I said, I'm not going to use the bug, so. Game does not want me to end this. I'm doing things before I take the coin flip so I can try and get, because every evade reduces the odds that this gets evaded. Not that it matters. But fortunately, we do eventually just get the damage off of, the kill off of pure spite. But not pure smite. Okay. So yeah, hidden is not our friend. That's where like arcane would have been nice. Having access to arcane would be nice. Both these are actually pretty good. I'd like to see the other thing here, but I can't justify passing both of these. The Mind Seed lets us pass mana between turns, which I think is good for us with how we're set up. I don't think we need Enchanted Branch. I don't think we need that one either, but we'll see how it goes. The fact that this doesn't have opportunities helps us a lot. Guess it doesn't really matter when we pitch. Building spell with. It's pretty unfortunate opening turns. Did not really get to do much to take advantage of stuff, which is unfortunate, but we may want another whatchamacallit, just a Void Spike. God, I can't just call it Void Whatchamacallit because there's too many Void things. Another Void Focus just because we really kind of need it to get going. Could have done that sooner if I was going to do that this turn, but I guess if I'm going to do it, I should do that now. Because this is an idea that, oh, I should have actually done this first. Well, yeah, I should have done that first. I forget that gives me a ton of spell wave. Kind of new to the deck at this point, obviously, so. I don't really need more shield right now. Just get one of those out of hand. Yeah, I think this fight's going fine. It's just gonna take us a bit to actually get all the pieces together. Since here to do that. Because those don't get played on Discord, we still get that. We're so close to that being online. And now that is fully online. Fortunately, we do not yet have one of the things that I wanted. I don't actually know if that would count for whatever, but yeah, I guess we'll find out. I want to get through the purity before I freeze. We're going to have to trip this opportunist. There's just no way around it. Question is, can we get the freeze off? Wait, we can't? Oh, no. Okay. I wasn't sure what order things would resolve in. If the discard had gone off first, we would have gotten the freeze off. But no such luck. Get those, which don't do anything, but just about doing damage. Okay. Really kind of like here that Poisoned Blood hasn't shown up to make our day terrible. Although it's not super great. Don't love that we keep getting these turns where whatever shows up. There's Poison Blood. This is what I get for saying words. At least the Poison Blood didn't show up on the bleed turn, I guess. Take the price spots where you can get him and all that. I realize we're getting poisoned. Do I do that or do I do this? This gives us the cleanse, but also I think just do that. We do a dirty blocker. But don't want that decay. Oh, just kidding. Everything's fine. Oh, whoops. I was thinking about healing, but this is obviously not great for us. This is okay, but it's not amazing. I may take it and cut. Like, I kind of... Sprite Vigor is actually bad for us, it turns out, which I kind of knew, and then I took it anyway. I may take it and then cut the mana jolt. Well, can you mana jolt for the Distill Elements is also not great. I don't hate that upgrade. I do hate that upgrade. Yeah, I think we're going to cut that probably. This being a double cleanse and being easier to trip and all that is very good, I think. And then I think the mana jolt goes because we have another source of mana boost. I think we do want the second void focus. Is the other lesson here? Yeah, I obviously want that in my discard pile before I shuffle. Oh, I can do this whole deal. Oh, I didn't think about that. But we do activate 2 of these hits, and we have purity for that. So. Alright, the tough matters. God, Baylor's going to be a nightmare because of the opportunist. What else am I going to do? Yeah, don't love that. Right, Smite's online, which does cleanse us. And we've used up all our discards that matter, so. Just get more spell weave. I think so. Yeah, let's put this in. Yeah. Even more spell weave. And we're good. Yeah, so we had a surprisingly brutal Gargoyle Sentry fight. And then aside from that, things are going great. No? Maybe? This is mana, and it's theoretically pretty good. And, like... we can no longer triplet steel elements on our own, which means that cutting it makes sense. So taking another mana card to replace it also makes sense. This is interesting for us. I think we do want it. This is also pretty good because... oh no, that's -1 cards drawn. Derp. I misread it. This is good. And that won't count as against our fatigue. I just like that upgrade. This upgrade makes it cheaper, which is good. And then we get 5 more shield out of that. That's pretty good. Makes it actually an appreciable shield source. Infinity Armor's been, that's called Mixed Blessing. These upgrades are also very good. Like, they're already tripping fatigue on us, so that part doesn't really change. But also, mana has been the sticking point more than anything else. And especially when cutting into steel elements. Okay. So that's going to be it for part 1. I'm looking forward to part 2, which I'm probably not going to play tonight, but tomorrow. I have a reasonably fat deck, but, you know, it's going well. So I'll see you for that. Until then, toodles.